And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Steve Castro Field on this beautiful South Texas Saturday afternoon. For today's game between the Flower Bluff Hornets and the Robstown Cotton Pickers. For Flower Bluff, leading off and playing shortstop, number 8, Brody Smith. Batting second in center field, number 11, R.J. Moreno. Batting third, the third baseman, number 2, Brad Terry. Batting fourth, DHing for the pitcher is Aiden Garcia. Pitching for the Hornets is number 9, Roland Vera. Batting fifth is the right fielder, Ray Aguilar, number 18. Batting sixth at first base, number 14, Braden Vancini. Batting seventh and catching, number 4, Benjamin Terry. Batting eighth in left field, number 6, Cruz Gonzalez. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 32, Chris Grove. And for the Pickers, we will have in left field is Riley Flores. In center field is Elijah Gonzalez. And in right field is Aiden Lozano. First pitch from R.J. Flores is a ball. Second pitch is also a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes on Brody Smith.
2-0 count lead here, number 8 in shortstop. 3-0 now.
So 3 balls and no strikes on Smith. The 3-0 in there for strike 1. And around the horn for the Pickers, Christian Barrera at third, Brandon Robledo at short, Dominic Alvarez at second, and Christian Salice at first. And the 3-2 pitch from Flores. Down low for ball 4. So leadoff walk for Smith. And that's going to bring up the center fielder, number 11, R.J. Moreno. With a runner on first, nobody out.
Moreno, the center fielder, steps in now with a runner on and nobody out. Top of the first inning.
Pickers defense playing Moreno straight away. A little tall, lanky, right-handed hitter. Flores gets the sign from Jacob Ramon. Ramon behind the plate, has been playing shortstop most games. First pitch from Flores down low for ball 1.
Away for a ball.
And 2 balls on Cruz, or excuse me, Moreno. Smith gets his lead off at first. Flores comes set, and the 2-0 pitch, swing and a line drive to right field. Lands foul outside the right field line. Brings the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Infielders for the Pickers at double play depth. And Smith sneaks off a little bit too far. Flores steps off the rubber, looks him back. Moreno getting his signs from the Hornets third base coach. Smith with a decent sized lead, front foot over and cut of the grass. Moreno squares to bunt. Flores fields it over to Salice at first for a sacrifice bunt. So 1-3 on the put out on the sacrifice bunt. Smith moves over to second base. And that's going to bring up the third baseman, number 2, Brad Terry.
Brad Terry, the third baseman,
with 1 on and 1 out. And Hornets come in with a 6-8-2 record, 4-2 in their district. Pickers come in at 9-8. Runner move in, pitch inside, and Ramon has trouble getting the ball out of his mitt. So stolen base for Brody Smith. So runner on third now with one out, top of the first inning here from Steve Castro Field. 1-0 pitch is down low for ball 2. And Flores having a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone here in the top of the first. So Ramon's going to go out and have a quick conference with him. And runner at third, one out. And of course, Pickers coming off their first district loss last night at the hands of the team from up north. And Terry steps back in the box for the 2-0 pitch. And down low for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes on the Hornet third baseman. Ball popped up out in the left field. It's going to be out of play for strike 1. So a 3-0 green light here for Terry.
1 on and 1 away. Runner at third.
And that's ball 4. Flores misses outside. So runners on first and third with 1 out here in the top of the first inning.
Runners at first and third. And now the DH steps up here. Number 15, Aiden Garcia. He's batting today for the pitcher.
Aiden Garcia, the designated hitter, will now step in for the Hornets. Jacob Ramon giving the infielders the first and third signal. So Flores looking for the pitcher's best friend right here. Get out of this inning, allowing no runs. Double play would be very nice here. Middle infield at double play depth. The first pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. And speaking of the team from up north, they're in action right now against Floresville, also state-ranked Floresville. They're also in the top of the first inning. The 0-1 from Flores, swing and a miss for strike 2. So Garcia, definitely a free swinger. You know, noticing that Garcia has already walked 2 batters here in the first inning. He swung at the first 2 pitches. And the 0-2 curveball, line drive out in the left field, well hit. That's going to get past Flores in right field or left field and bounces over the fence for a ground rule double. That's going to be an RBI for Aiden Garcia, and the Hornets take the lead 1-0. So runners on second and third with 1 out here in the top of the first inning.
Number 18, Ray Aguilar, the right fielder, steps in here. He's got runners.
And Ray Aguilar will step into the box for the Hornets. Aguilar playing right field today for the Hornets. Flores going from the windup with the runner at third. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And that last hit from Garcia on an 0-2 pitch, Flores got a little bit too much of the plate on an 0-2 pitch. Usually you want to have the hitters expand their zone. Fly ball in the right field. Lozano camped underneath it, and he takes his eye off and dropped it, so that'll be an E9. There's going to be 1 run scored, and runners now still on second and third.
Yeah, runners still at second and third with another run in.
So an E9 on that play. Lozano took his eyes off the ball so he could get the ball into the infield and have a possible play at the plate on a tag. Well, Salice giving Flores some words of encouragement there. He kind of did his job and got the hitter to fly out to right. Unfortunately, the play was not made in right field. So the first pitch here to Braden Vancini, the first base, over left field. That's going to get over Flores' head, and that's going to be a 3-run home run. So Braden Vancini with a 3-run home run into the jet stream in left field. Again, wind blowing out of the south straight out to left field here at Steve Castro Field. So that's going to bring up the catcher, number 4, Benjamin Terry. Again, we're still in the top of the first inning. Hornets have plated 5 runs on 2 hits so far. There's been an error and 2 walks. First pitch to Terry is down low for ball 1.
Benjamin Terry, the batter, the catcher.
So nobody on and 1 out for the Hornets catcher. The 1-0 from Flores. In there for strike 1. Count now even. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 from Flores. Yes, a little bit low. 2 balls and 1 strike. And the 2-1 pitch. Low and outside for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Oh, Flores toes the rubber, going from the windup. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a live drive out into center field. Elijah Gonzalez ranges to his right and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Slide out to center.
And that's going to bring up the left fielder for the Hornets, Cruz Gonzalez.
Cruz Gonzalez, the left fielder. 2 down now.
2 down now, nobody on. And the first pitch to Gonzalez, low for ball 1. And the 1-0 from Flores, low for ball 2.
2-0.
2-0 from Flores, outside for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes.
3-0 the count on the batter. Terry. Cruz,
And 3-0 pitch over for strike 1.
3-1.
Well, 3 balls and 1 strike on Rodriguez. Ground ball foul past the third base dugout. Makes the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, nobody on, 2 outs. And the full count pitch from Flores. Swing and a foul ball to the right side. And count will remain 3 balls and 2 strikes. And another payoff pitch from R.J. Flores. Swing and a ground ball to the left side. Barrera up with it. Across the first to Salice in time for out number 3. So the Hornets pick up 5 runs on 2 hits. There were 2 walks and 1 error. Nobody left on base. After 1/2 inning, Hornets 5. Pickers coming to bat.
Hi, I'm Maribel Trevino, proud principal of Robstown Early College High School. I want to share with you why you should join our team, where we transform lives and ignite brilliance every day.
Robstown Early College High School is an engine of innovation, learning, and discovery. Here, you'll learn essential skills while uncovering the rich values, time-honored traditions that make our school so special.
I work at Robstown Early College High School. Come join our team of awesomeness where every day is extraordinary.
I work at Robstown Early College High School. Of course, we have a Go Center to help students with their post-secondary education and career paths.
I work at Robstown Early College High School. Of course, I have over a dozen Del Mar College professors who come to campus to teach our students dual credit face-to-face.
I work at Robstown Early College High School. Of course, we have top-of-the-line athletic programs and facilities.
I work at Robstown Early College High School, and of course, we have an award-winning fine arts program here at our campus.
I work at Robstown Early College High School. Of course, our students have Power Hour, where they can eat lunch, access tutorials, and take part in multiple student organizations and clubs.
I work at Robstown Early College High School. Of course, our students have a variety of CTE programs to access, such as welding, cosmetology, and vet science.
We work at Robstown Early College High School. Of course our students come first. We want you to join our awesome team.
Make your choice the right choice. Make it at Robstown ISD. Visit our website at robstownisd.org for more details.
And we are back here live at Steve Castro Field. For the Hornets on defense, left to right, Cruz Gonzalez in left, RJ Moreno in center, Ray Aguilar in right. Around the horn, Brad Terry at third, Brady Smith at short, Chris Grove at second, and Braden Vancini at first. The batter today is Benjamin Terry behind the plate and Roland Veta on the mound. Pickers will lead off with their center fielder, Elijah Gonzalez. First pitch to Gonzalez is outside for ball one.
First pitch of all? Yes.
And Brandon Robledo on deck. Aiden Lozano in the hole. Paxton Salinas will be batting fourth as a DH. And Gonzalez is hit by the pitch, so leadoff batter on for the Pickers. That's going to bring up Brandon Robledo.
Robledo, the shortstop, takes step in here. Number 6.
So Gonzalez at first for the Pickers. Gets his lead off. Front foot a little bit past the cut of the grass at first. The first pitch to Robledo is fouled off.
0-1.
Brandon expanded his zone a little bit. That pitch was a little bit outside. Hornets playing pretty much straight away in the outfield. Center fielder right behind second base. Right fielder, left fielder pretty much straight away as well. Third baseman playing in on the grass, expecting a bunt. Slider did not have much movement on it there. Up high for ball one. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. On the Picker shortstop, Brandon Robledo. And Gonzalez taking his lead over at first. And he's off and running. Pitches inside for ball 2. The throw down is not in time. And a stolen base for Elijah Gonzalez. And that pitch was called the ball, so a 2 ball, 1 strike count to the Picker shortstop.
Count now, the batter, Robledo.
And B-Cat, as the kids like to call him, back in the box for the 2-1 pitch. Gonzalez with a pretty safe lead over at first. And the 2-1 pitch. Bunt laid down. Good bunt. Going to have to hustle to get Robledo at first. Not in time. Infield hit, bunt single for Robledo, and Gonzalez moves over to third. So Pickers in business with nobody out here. Runners on first and third, and nobody out. It's going to bring up the right fielder, Aiden Lozano. So again, nobody out. Let's see if Robledo's in motion here with runners on first and third. Gonzalez getting his lead at first or at third. Third baseman playing even with the bag. First pitch to Lozano way outside for ball 1.
Number 2, Aiden Lozano.
In Hornets infield at double play depth. Not expecting the bunt here. In third baseman even with the bag. First baseman holding the runner on at first. 1-0 to Lozano. Swing and miss for strike 1. Count now even. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Veta with the sign. Pickoff attempt at first, not in time. Robledo back safely. And Veta will toe the rubber for the 1-1 pitch to Aiden Lozano. And Elijah Gonzalez at third. Brandon Robledo at first. The 1-1 pitch. Robledo moving. Throw down, not in time, so another stolen base. So 2 balls and 1 strike now on Aiden Lozano.
2-1 to count on the batter. Lozano.
Multi-RBI opportunity for the Pickers right fielder here. And ball fouled off over the left field fence, out of play. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
There's a third and second respectively with nobody out.
And the 2-2 to Lozano. Called strike 3.
All right, that's going to bring up number 5, Paxton Salinas.
So Paxton Salinas DHing today for the Pickers. Going to step in with 1 out, 2 runners on, both in scoring position. Roland Veta again on the mound for the Hornets. And the first pitch to Salinas. Down low for ball 1. And Veta working from the windup with runners on second and third. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Pickers trailing 5-0. That pitch misses evidently off the outside corner for ball 2.
2-0.
Well, 2 balls and no strikes on the Pickers designated hitter Paxton Salinas. Gonzalez with his lead off at third. Robledo with his lead off at second. The 2-0 on the outside corner for strike 1. Pitch before looked like a lot better pitch than that, was called a ball. So Salinas up 2 balls and 1 strike here on Roland Veta, the Hornets pitcher. The 2-1 pitch. Curveball in there for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Paxton Salinas looking to get the Pickers on the board here in the bottom of the first. The 2-2 pitch from Veta, low and outside for ball 3. That's going to fill things up. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, base hit likely scores 2 with the speed the Pickers have on the bases. 3-2 pitch, swing and a foul ball off to the right side, left side. Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, wind pretty strong out to left field. We already saw a 3-run home run in the top of the first from Flower Bluff. And the 3-2 pitch to Salinas, swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 outs now for the Pickers. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Christian Salais.
Christian Salais, and first baseman getting ready to step in here. Well, he can even things up.
Oh, the first pitch to Salais from Veta. Swing and a foul straight back for strike 1.
0-1.
Hornets outfield playing Salais slightly to pull. Infield at 2 out depth, pretty deep. Both corner infielders well behind the bag. The 0-1 to Salais, curveball. Yep. Right in front of the plate. Umpire called fair ball, and Salais is out at first. So no runs on no hits. There was a hit batter and a walk. After 1 complete, Pickers trail 5-0.
Do you have a favorite subject in school? Do you enjoy working with students? Then join the Education and Training Program at Robstown Early College High School.
You'll learn to combine your passion, knowledge, and skills while working with individuals in your favorite subject area.
Our Education and Training Program enjoys an excellent reputation for quality and innovation. Start your journey towards the art of becoming a teacher today.
Do you have a passion for food? Are you hungry for success?
Well, all you need to do is show up. Robstown Early College High School offers many industry-based certifications and early college pathways. Join us at the dinner table. Join us at Robstown Early College High School.
And we're back here on Picker Nation News live from Steve Costello Field for the top of the second inning. Pickers with no runs in the bottom of the first inning, got 2 runners on with nobody out and proceeded to strike out the next 3 batters. So Chris Grove, the number 9 batter, leads off things in the top of the second inning for Flower Bluff. First pitch is called a ball. So Grove out in front, 1 ball and no strikes. The pitch from Flores, swing and a fly ball out into right field. Lozano coming in and makes the play for the first out of the inning.
Flied out to right.
So that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, the shortstop, Brody Smith.
Number 8, Brady Smith, the shortstop, set stepping here for the second time. Walked his first time up, stole the base.
And Smith walked in his first plate appearance. And the first pitch from Flores, swing and a miss, strike 1. Well, can't stress the importance of getting out in front on these hitters, throwing that first pitch strike. And the 0-1 from Flores, called strike 2. So no balls and 2 strikes to the Hornet shortstop, Brody Smith. The 0-2 from Flores, swing and a hard ground ball outside of first base for a foul ball. So no balls and 2 strikes remains the count on Smith. Flores with the sign from Ramon, and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball fouled off to the left side. Again, count remains no balls and 2 strikes.
So 0-2 the count.
So again, the first inning, Smith walked and scored the Hornets' first run. And another 0-2 from Flores, down low for ball 1.
1-2.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Pickers outfield playing fairly straight away to the left-handed hitting shortstop. And the 1-2 from Flores outside for ball 2. Count now even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2 from Flores, swing and a miss. So another strikeout for Flores. That's out number 2.
Brings up R.J. Moreno.
And that's going to bring up the center fielder, R.J. Moreno. Moreno
Sacrifice bunt his first time up.
had a sacrifice bunt in the top of the first inning. Scored a run as well. Takes first pitch low for ball 1.
Just consistently falling behind.
And the 1-0 from Flores, called strike 1. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the second inning. Again, Pickers trail 5-0 here. Fouled off to the right side for strike 2. Flores coming back to take the lead in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To the Hornet center fielder. 1-2, called strike 3. So nice clean inning for Flores. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. After 1.5 innings, Pickers trail 5-0.
Welcome to Robstown Early College High School. We're going to talk about what makes this place so special and why you should consider joining our early college program. At RECHS, we provide students who are less likely to attend college an opportunity to receive a high school diploma an associate's degree, or a substantial amount of college credits. We understand attending an early college will look different than standard high school. We are committed to providing each and every student an unforgettable high school experience. We are Robstown. We are Cotton Pickers. Here, our teachers and staff are 100% committed to your success and are here to help you. Make sure to visit our website today and see how you can be part of the Robstown Early College High School.
And we're back at Steve Castro Field for the bottom of the second inning. Have Jacob Ramon, Dominic Alvarez, and Christian Barrera due up for the Pickers. That's the 7, 8, and 9 batters. Pickers trailing 5-0. Roland Vera on the mound for the Hornets. Ramon steps in and gets ready for the first pitch here in the bottom of the second inning. Ground ball to the left side, off the third baseman's glove. Ramon's going to reach on an error. So E5 on the Hornets' third baseman, that's Brad Terry. So Terry with the error allows Ramon to reach first base. Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner. And let's see who comes out of the dugout. It's going to be number 9, Ethan Bagnall, courtesy runner for Jacob Ramon. And that's going to bring up Dominic Alvarez, the Pickers' second baseman, with a runner on first and nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Vera with the look over at Bagnall at first. Again, Bagnall with a pretty sizable lead. Pickoff attempt is not in time. Bagnall back safely.
Our second baseman, number 4, Dominic Alvarez batting.
And the first pitch to Alvarez. One hopper to the shortstop, over to second, and then to first for a double play. So Alvarez got pretty good barrel on that ball, but right at the shortstop for the double play. So that's going to bring up the Picker third baseman, Christian Barrera.
All right, number 1, Christian Barrera, the third baseman.
Barrera stepping in his first plate appearance of the day. Takes outside for ball 1. And the 1-0 outside for ball 2. So Barrera up 2 balls and no strikes. RJ Flores, the number 9 batter, on deck. He would be up if Barrera reaches. 2-0 pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike on Barrera. Two 1 fouled back. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. And the 2-2-2 Barrera, curveball misses up high. Count now full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, the payoff pitch from Vela to Barrera. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left for the Pickers after 2 complete. Hornets 5, Robstown 0.
At Robstown Early College High School, students have limitless opportunities to transform their lives. Make sure you join a program of study like Instrumentation, where there is high demand and high wage career options when you graduate. With over $50 billion in private investments alone, the port of Corpus Christi industrial jobs are some of the hottest careers in the coastal bend. Instrumentation is a science of measurement and how to control the industry's process variables that are used for measuring and regulating physical quantities such as flow, level, pressure, and temperature output. Robstown Early College High School offers a Level 1 certificate in instrumentation. For those looking to enter such a fast-growing industry with over 8,000 skilled tradespeople currently employed in the region, let Robstown Early College High School move you to the new heights. You have what it takes to start your career. Start it at Robstown Early College High School. Visit with a counselor or administrator today.
Life has enough obstacles as it is. At RECHS, we make it easy as possible for you to complete a certification or an early college pathway to start your career. So start your journey today at Robstown Early College High School. Talk to a counselor or administrator to join.
And we're back live here at Steve Costello Field for the top of the third inning. Pickers trail 5-0 to Flower Bluff. And the Hornets are going to be leading off with their third baseman, Brad Terry.
Number 2, Brad Terry, the third baseman, sets the step in here. Top of the third.
Terry has no official at bat, squares to bunt, takes for strike one. Terry walked in the first inning. Walked and scored, I believe, on the 3-run home run. And the 0-1 from Flores popped a mile high. Shortstop and second baseman out there, and Alvarez makes the play at second base, just to the left side of second base. So one out here in the top of the third inning. And that's going to bring up the designated hitter, Aiden Garcia.
Aiden Garcia, 15, had a double his first time up.
With an RBI double, his first at bat. RJ Flores in his third inning of work. First pitch to Garcia is down low for ball one.
Outside for ball one.
And the 1-0 to Garcia in there for a called strike.
Count evens in 1-1.
1 ball and 1 strike to Garcia. Again, he's the Hornets' designated hitter. Pickers playing him slightly to pull. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Looked like a changeup there from Flores. Well, Flores out in front. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch to Garcia, swing and a ground ball to third. Barrera comes up with it. Over to Salice at first for out number 2.
5-3 on the put-out.
So Flores looking pretty good here. Well, Barrera's looking good as well at third base, but Flores looking much better here these last inning and 2/3 after giving up 5 runs in the first inning.
18, Ray Aguilar next time, right fielder.
So Ray Aguilar, the right fielder, steps in for the Hornets. First pitch, line drive into center field, dropping in front of Gonzalez, backed up by Flores, and that's going to be a single and an error, I think.
Single and an error on the play.
So that ball tailing away from Gonzalez. When it hit the ground, had some spin on it, got away from him a little bit. And that allowed Aguilar to take an extra base. So runner on second now with 2 down. And that's going to bring up Braden Vancini, who had a 3-run homer in the top of the first inning. Flores with the pickoff move, gets past Alvarez in the center field, but not far enough to advance the runner.
Fortunately, center field was alert.
So Flores comes set with the runner on second. The first pitch is a swing and a miss for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike on Vancini. And the 0-1 pitch. Down low for ball one. Count now even, 1 ball and 1 strike.
2 outs and a runner in second.
And Ramon calls timeout, having some issues with his helmet there.
Got something in his eye.
Yeah, may have had something in his eye, so he's good to go now. So the 1-1 pitch from RJ Flores. Runner on second, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, top of the third. 1-1 pitch low for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. And the 2-1 pitch from Flores to Vancini. On the outside corner for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second base here in the top of the third inning. Pickers trailing the Hornets 5-0. And the 2-2 from Flores. Runner moving at third. Ball popped up. Out into left field. Riley Flores camped underneath it. Makes the play for out number 3. So no runs on 1 hit. There was an error. 1 runner left on base after 2.5 innings. Hornets 5, Pickers 0.
Turn your dreams into reality here at Robstown Early College High School.
Not only is it very attainable with a variety of CTE programs, certifications, and early college pathways. What are you waiting for? If we can do it, so can you.
Visit with a counselor or administrator today.
And we're back at Steve Castro Field, live here on Picker Nation News for the bottom of the third inning. Pitcher RJ Flores leading things off for the Pickers here in the bottom of the third. Again, Pickers trailing 5-0. Wild swing there from Flores for strike 1. Pitch not really anywhere near the zone. And the 0-1 pitch, another swing and a miss. Bit of impatience there on Flores' part. He's been way out in front on both of those pitches. Well, now he trails 0-2. And the 0-2 misses for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Pickers pitcher. Veta with the 1-2 curveball in there for called strike 3. Too tough to take that pitch with 2 strikes. So that's going to bring up the Pickers leadoff hitter, center fielder Elijah Gonzalez. Gonzalez hit by a pitch in the top of the bottom of the first inning. Got all the way to third in the first inning, but was unable to score. Steps in here with 1 out in the bottom of the third. First pitch to Gonzalez up high for ball 1.
1-0.
And the 1-0 to Gonzalez from Vera. Evidently on the outside corner for strike 1. Pitch appeared to be a little bit off the corner. But count is even, 1 ball and 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the third. The 1-1 to Gonzalez, swing and a pop up. Slightly on the right side, first baseman coming over. Catcher ends up taking it and makes the play in fair territory for out number 2. So Brandon Robledo reached on an infield bunt single in the first inning. Playing shortstop this afternoon.
Bunt single in his first time up.
Now up here with nobody on and 2 outs. First pitch, fly ball in center field. Center fielder comes in a few steps and makes the play for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left after 3 complete. Pickers trail 5-0.
What's holding you back? Make sure you show up. Connect with one of our many CTE programs of study or early college pathways. Remember to show up and show your cotton picker pride.
Robstown Early College High School is an engine of imagination, learning, discovery, and innovation.
Here you'll learn essential career skills while uncovering the rich values and time-honored traditions which make our school so special. Make your choice the right one. Make it at Robstown ISD.
Do you have a favorite subject in school? Do you enjoy working with students? Then join the Education and Training Program at Robstown Early College High School.
You'll learn to combine your passion, knowledge, and skills while working with individuals in your favorite subject area.
Our Education and Training Program enjoys an excellent reputation for quality and innovation. Start your journey towards the art of becoming a teacher today.
Oh, we're back at Steve Castro Field for the top of the 4th inning.
Top of the 4th inning for the
Pickers trailing 5-0. The catcher, Benjamin Terry, leading off for the Hornets. And the first pitch from Flores, swing and a line drive into left field. It's going to be down for a single. So leadoff single for Benjamin Terry here in the top of the 4th. So the left fielder, Cruz Gonzalez, steps in for the Hornets.
courtesy runner Fisher Davis at first. Fisher Davis, the courtesy runner at first base.
Fisher Davis going to be the courtesy runner for the catcher.
Batting the left field.
And Gonzalez steps in. Squares to bunt. Barrera creeping in, pulls it back, swing and a miss, runner off, and throw down not in time.
Stone base for the courtesy runner.
Oh, Picker's throwing the ball around, and that's going to cost them a run. Real sloppy play here by Robstown. And Coach Miller going to come out and have a conversation. So we'll be right back on Picker Nation News.
Turn your dreams into reality here at Robstown Early College High School.
Not only is it very attainable with a variety of CTE programs, certifications, and early college pathways. What are you waiting for? If we can do it, so can you.
Visit with a counselor or administrator today.
So Coach Miller done with his talk with the Picker infielders, probably giving them some encouragement and hopefully get them to refocus, because that was complete lack of focus on that play right there. You know, you hope a game like we had last night doesn't have lingering effects, but so far in 3+ innings, we're still having that other Maroon team hangover. So no balls and 2 strikes on Gonzalez. Foul ball to the left side. Count will remain no balls and 2 strikes. Again, after games you had like last night, you want to, as a baseball player, have a really short memory. You don't want to say it doesn't bother you, but you can't let the effects of that game continue to bother you into the next game. This could have been an opportunity for the Pickers to basically, as a lot of coaches say, flush it and forget it and move on, but we're having a little bit of difficulty here, trailing 6-0 in the 4th inning. Ground ball over to Robledo at short, over to first for out number 1. So 6-3 on the put out there. And that's going to bring up number 32, the second baseman, Chris Grove, for the Hornets.
Chris Grove, the second baseman, steps in.
Grove is 0 for 1 on today. Takes first pitch low and outside for ball 1. So again, a lot of little things plaguing the Pickers right now. The line drive out into left center field. Riley Flores with a few steps over to his left. Played him well for out number 2. Again, anything in the air in the outfield, especially in left field and center field, is an adventure with this wind. So that's going to bring up the leadoff batter for the Hornets, the shortstop, number 8, Brody Smith. Nobody on and 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Flores hits the outside corner, or a little bit off the outside corner, but called strike 1. And the 0-1 to Smith. Swing and a little nubber on the right side. Let's see if Alvarez can get it. That's going to be an infield hit for Brady Smith. That was just too slow of a ball hit in the middle for Alvarez to get there and have a shot. So another infield hit for the Hornets. And that's going to bring up R.J. Moreno. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Had a sacrifice bunt in the 1st inning. And runner on first with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. First pitch from Flores down low for ball 1. Ramon giving Flores the signs behind the plate. Flores comes set. And the runner off on first, and he's gotten caught in a rundown. Flores does what he's supposed to do and runs at him and tags him out for the 3rd out of the inning. So a 3 unassisted to end the top half of the 4th inning. No runs on 1 hit. There were no errors, and a rather 1 run on 1 hit. 2 hits, 2 errors. Nobody left on base after 3.5 innings. Pickers trail 6-0.
Hi, I'm Maribel Trevino, proud principal of Robstown Early College High School. I want to share with you why you should join our team, where we transform lives and ignite brilliance every day.
Robstown Early College High School is an engine of innovation, learning, and discovery. Here, you'll learn essential skills while uncovering the rich values, time-honored traditions that make our school so special.
I work at Robstown Early College High School. Come join our team of awesomeness where every day is extraordinary.
I work at Robstown Early College High School. Of course, we have a Go Center to help students with their post-secondary education and career paths.
I work at Robstown Early College High School. Of course, I have over a dozen Del Mar College professors who come to campus to teach our students dual credit face-to-face.
I work at Robstown Early College High School. Of course, we have top-of-the-line athletic programs and facilities.
I work at Robstown Early College High School, and of course, we have an award-winning fine arts program here at our campus.
I work at Robstown Early College High School. Of course, our students have Power Hour, where they can eat lunch, access tutorials, and take part in multiple student organizations and clubs.
I work at Robstown Early College High School. Of course, our students have a variety of CTE programs to access, such as welding, cosmetology, and vet science.
We work at Robstown Early College.
We're back at Steve Castro Field. Quick middle inning here. So Aiden Lozano leading off. Ground ball to the right side. Second baseman comes up with it over to first. So 1 pitch and 1 out for Veta here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And that's going to bring up the Pickers catcher, Paxton Salinas. Again, Lozano hit the ball fairly well, but right at the second baseman. Well, Salinas steps in with 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 4th. Game moving right along here on this Saturday afternoon. First pitch to Salinas from Veta, taken outside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strike on the Pickers' designated hitter. And the 1-0 to Salinas. Inside for ball 2. Just gets out of the way of that inside pitch. Well, Veta on here in his 4th inning of work, having given up 1 hit so far.
Fouled off.
2-0 pitch fouled off by Salinas, makes the count 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Salinas stepping in for the 2-1 pitch from Veta. Curveball outside for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Salinas with the base hit ball 4 situation right here. Any way we can get on, we need runners. The 3-1 pitch outside for ball 4. So Salinas works a 1-out walk here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And that's going to bring up the first baseman, Christian Salais.
Christian Salais, the first baseman today.
Let's see if the situation dictates having a pinch runner for Salinas. Doesn't look like it. He's going to run for himself. Doesn't have the luxury of having a courtesy runner as the designated hitter today. So Veta comes set, and the first pitch to Salais. On the outside corner for strike 1.
Couldn't have done anything with that pitch if they hit it, probably.
Yeah, good take there by Salais. That's not a pitch you want to swing at. Pickoff attempt, not in time. Salinas back safely. Now Salais sees that pitch again with 2 strikes. He's definitely going to have to offer at it, at least try to spoil it, foul it off into the first base dugout. So Veta comes set, and the 0-1 pitch to Salais. Taken for a called strike 2. Don't know what he was looking for there. That pitch was center cut. Should have been coming out of his shoes to swing at that one. So as it stands, no balls and 2 strikes on the Pickers first baseman today. Salinas with the lead at first. The 0-2 swing and a weak ground ball to third. Not going to be able to double off Salinas. The throw is high, gets over to the first baseman. Both runners are going to be able to advance. Mijares sending Salinas to score, and he's going to score standing up. Salais makes it over to first, so an error on the third baseman allows the Pickers to score their first run.
Scores on the throwing error. Salinas scores.
So we're going to have a pinch runner for Salais. That's going to be number 18, Anthony Gonzalez. So 1 out here. Pickers trailing by 5. Jacob Ramon will step into the box. Ramon catching today has been playing shortstop mostly this 2025 season for the Pickers.
Steps in here with a runner at second. And 1 run.
So Gonzalez on second with 1 out.
Gonzalez at second base. Pinch runner.
And Veta, realizing there's a runner on second, has to step off and toe the rubber from the stretch. Gonzalez with a pretty safe lead at second. And the first pitch to Ramon. Swing and a foul ball up on the right side. First baseman over and makes a basket catch right up against the dugout. Nice play by the first baseman for the second out. Of course, the runner not able to advance from second. And that's going to bring up the second baseman, number 4, Dominic Alvarez.
2 out now.
Well, 2 outs, runner at second. 1 run in, courtesy of a throwing error by the Hornets third baseman. Vera comes set, and the first pitch to Alvarez. Swing and a pop fly, out of play over the backstop. So no balls and 1 strike on the picker second baseman Dominic Alvarez. Vera gets his sign from his catcher, comes set, takes a look over at Gonzalez at second. And the 0-1 pitch, high and inside for ball 1. Count now even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Vera comes set again, takes a look over at Gonzalez at second. Second baseman keeping him close. 1-1 pitch evidently was low for ball 2. That one looked pretty center cut and very much a hittable pitch, but Alvarez takes it and the call is in his favor. So 2 balls and 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Vera comes set, and the pitch. Swing and a fly ball out in the right field. Right fielder coming in a few steps. Gonzalez off, and the catch is made for the 3rd out. So 1 run on no hits. There was an error. 1 runner left on base after 4 complete. Hornets 6, Pickers 1. So some defensive changes for the Pickers here in the top of the 5th inning. Cristian Salais is moving from first base to the mound. Jacob Pacheco will be coming in for RJ Flores. Pacheco will take Flores' spot in the 9 hole. Everything else appears to be as it was so far for the first 4 innings. So Pacheco to first in the 9 hole. Salais from first to the mound. So RJ Flores' line today is 4 innings, allowing 4 hits, 6 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. 69 pitches on the game for RJ Flores.
4 innings, right?
So the Hornets will have their 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up.
4 for
RJ Moreno, the center fielder, leading off. Brad Terry, the third baseman, batting second. And the designated hitter, Aiden Garcia, batting third.
number 11 for the
So RJ Moreno stepping in. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He was at bat when the runner was picked off to end the 3rd inning. Salais' first pitch way outside for ball 1. Wanting to have a moment for the late, great Bob Uecker. Just a bit outside. Salais' motion has changed a little bit from what he usually throws, and he's having a little bit of trouble with his release point, sending both pitches low and outside. And the 2-0 fouled off. Count now 2 balls and 1 strike to Moreno.
first pitch is Driscoll.
And the 2-1 from Salais outside for ball 3. Now Salais now staying very closed and throwing across his body now instead of his usual or previous over-the-top motion. And ball 4 gets away from Ramon, but not far enough for Moreno to advance. So the leadoff runner on due to a walk. And that's going to bring up the third baseman, Brad Terry.
Number 2, Brad Terry, the third baseman.
Terry is 1 for 1 or 0 for 1 with a walk. 1 run scored.
Top of that fifth.
And Slice comes set for the first pitch to Terry. In there for a called strike. Slice out in front, no balls and a strike. Moreno, the runner at first for Flower Bluff, has a pretty good sized lead there. Foot beyond the cut of the grass at first. Takes another step, looks like he might be going. Pickoff play, not in time. Moreno back sliding at first base. Pretty good move there by Slice. And with Moreno inching out towards second base. Another good-sized lead there. Has both feet beyond the cut of the grass there at first. Slice with another look over. And Terry calls time. So good job by Slice. Making the hitter wait, making the runner wait as well.
Is our guy at 50 for the Hornets?
So no balls and 2 strikes. Another pickoff play, not in time. And the 0-2 pitch from Slice to Terry. Slice taking his time looking at first. And the 0-2 low and outside. Pickoff down to first. Not in time. And the runner's going to be able to advance on the bad throw and another bad throw. But the runner is going to have to stay at second. So runner at second now with nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. That'll be the 5th error allowing Moreno to advance to second. And Moreno with a pretty sizable lead there at second. The 1-2 gets away from Ramon. Should have a play at third. And safe at third. The tag could not be applied by Barrera. So the count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. The ball easily beat the runner to third, but not on target and didn't allow Barrera to make the tag. So the 2-2 pitch, ground ball foul to the left side. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Slice comes set, the 2-2 pitch. Down low for ball 3.
All 3, full count, 3-2. How long's it been since he's pitched? He's pretty rusty.
So full count here on the third baseman, Terry. Swing and a high fly ball. It's going to go out of play over on the left side. Beyond the bleachers, count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, the wind has picked up significantly here since the beginning of the game. Flags are pretty stiff there in left field, left center field. So any ball with some altitude here is likely to get out. And that pitch was nowhere near the plate, so Terry will take a no-out walk. Runners on first and third with nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. That's going to bring up Aiden Garcia, the designated hitter.
1 for 2, he had an RBI double.
Flower Bluff with double barrel action in the bullpen right now. Ramon giving the first and third signals to the infielders and outfielders as well. Riley Flores playing quite a bit off the line and left. With the wind the way it is, I think he'd be a little bit closer to the line. Runner moving at third, foul ball. Fouled off Garcia's foot there. Evidently that padding on his foot didn't do him any good. He's still kind of hobbling around, shaking his leg after fouling his ball off the shin guard there. Runner was off on the play, so we'll see if the Pickers throw all the way down and get an out, trading out for a run, or if they're going to have a trick play on them to get the runner at third to go. Salice takes a look over at first, over at third, pickoff play to first, not in time. So 0-1 the count on the Hornet designated hitter, Aiden Garcia. Salice comes set, looks over at first, looks over at third. Runner squares, batter squares the bunt. Salice has to hurry over to first. So suicide squeeze gets the Hornets their 7th run of the game. Runner also advances to second, so 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Score now 7-1 in favor of the Hornets. So Ray Aguilar, the right fielder, steps in for the Hornets. Salice fakes the throw to second.
Ray Aguilar. Outside for a ball.
First pitch outside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Pickoff play to second, not in time. Aguilar is 0 for 2 with a run scored. Lays down a bunt. Salice over, going to have to hurry. Not in time. So another infield bunt hit for the Hornets. Runners now on first and third with 1 out. And that's going to bring up the catcher, or excuse me, the first baseman, Braden Vancini.
Braden Vancini, the first baseman. Runners at the corners.
And Vancini is 1 for 2 with a 3-run homer in the top of the first inning. So Salice going to try to coax a ground ball out of Vancini here. Try to turn 2 on the play and get out of this inning, allowing only 1 run. Runner off, throw over to the shortstop, and the runner now at second base. So runners on second and third with 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Infield now coming in for the Pickers, hoping to cut down that run.
Hit by the pitch.
But we have a hit by pitch, so the bases are now loaded for the Hornets here in the top of the 5th inning. Middle infielders now going back to their double play depth. Corner infielders are both playing in. And Coach Miller is going to have a conversation with Salice. Looks like Ethan Bagnall going down to the bullpen to start getting to warm up. And, of course, the same problem for the Pickers as they've had for numerous pitchers this season is finding the strike zone. Too many walks. So far today, there's been 4 walks by picker pitchers. So Miller has said what he needs to say, and the infield will come back to their positions, outfielders as well. The Hornet runners will all return to their bases, and we'll have the first pitch to the catcher, Benjamin Terry. Terry is 1 for 2 with a run scored. Bases loaded here in the top of the 5th. Ball hit up high into left field. And I don't know why Flores is playing so far off the line and left. I mean, if we're pitching him outside, that's fine. But with the wind the way it is, he needs to be playing more towards the left field line. Center field is playing straight away. Yeah, if the ball's hit over the third base or on the left side, that's going to be at least a triple. That's going to go to the wall. So 1 ball and 1 strike on Terry here in the top of the 5th inning.
Ball and strike on the mound.
1 ball, 1 strike pitch from Salice. Curveball up high for ball 2.
2-1.
Well, 2 balls and 1 strike on the Hornet catcher. Salice comes set. And misses down low for ball 3.
3-1.
So 3 balls and 1 strike. No place to put Terry. Salice working from the first base side of the rubber. The 3-1 pitch misses low for ball 4. And that's going to walk in a run and make the score 8-1 in favor of the Hornets. So I got a courtesy runner for Terry at first. Looks like number 33 or 3. Fisher Davis in to courtesy run for the catcher. And that's going to bring up the left fielder, Cruz Gonzalez. Gonzalez takes the first pitch for a called strike.
On Cruz Gonzalez, the left fielder. Fisher Davis, right? Yes.
And the 0-1 pitch fouled back for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball to third. Bautista comes up with it over to second for 1 and not in time. So fielder's choice. Runner out at second base. So that makes the score 9-1. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. It's going to be number 5, Daniel Hurlbut. Hurlbut will be pinch hitting for the number 9 batter, Chris Grove.
Number 5 now batting for the Hornets.
Again, Ramon given the first and third signal with 2 outs. He's likely to throw down throw down the second and go ahead and get the third out. So Daniel Hurlbut, runner off, and the line drive over left field, and that's going to be a fair ball. And again, Flores way off the line. That's going to score 2. That's going to be a stand-up double for Hurlbut. Well, that's going to make the score 11-1 in favor of the Hornets. Runner on second with 2 outs. And Coach Miller coming out to make a pitching change. Looks like Ethan Bagnall is going to come in for Salice.
Pitching change for the pitchers.
So Salice with 2/3 of an inning pitched and still responsible for the runner on second. He gave up 2 hits and 5 runs, all 5 earned, with 3 walks. So again, walks will kill you. So Bagnall will be taking over on the mound for Slice, and we'll be right back on Picker Nation News.
At Robstown Early College High School, students have limitless opportunities to transform their lives. Make sure you join a program of study like Instrumentation, where there is high demand and high wage career options when you graduate. With over $50 billion in private investments alone, the Port of Corpus Christi industrial jobs are some of the hottest careers in the Coastal Bend. Instrumentation is a science of measurement and how to control the industry's process variables that are used for measuring and regulating physical quantities such as flow, level, pressure, and temperature output. Robstown Early College High School offers a Level 1 certificate in instrumentation. For those looking to enter such a fast-growing industry with over 8,000 skilled tradespeople currently employed in the region, let Robstown Early College High School move you to the new heights. You have what it takes to start your career. Start it at Robstown Early College High School. Visit with a counselor or administrator today.
So Ethan Bagnall becomes the Pickers' third pitcher of the afternoon. We have a runner on second with 2 outs. 5 runs in this inning for the Hornets.
New pitcher Ethan Bagnall, number 9.
Well, it looks like another pinch hitter. It's going to be number 27, Herman Ellerbrock. Herman Ellerbrock will be the pinch hitter.
Okay, where's he fitting in that lineup? Is it the top middle?
Okay, see if he goes in the shortstop. We will see if he's the pinch hitter or
So the first pitch from Bagnall to Ellerbrock. Swing and a fly ball into left field. And in trouble if it drops fair, but it goes foul. Again, way too long of a run for Flores to get there.
Back to that place where he was before. He should have been at least 20 or 30 feet close to catching one.
So 0-1 on Ellerbrock. And pitch from Bagnall. Fastball outside for ball 1. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Pick off to second, throw a little bit wild, but picked up by Alvarez. Runner back safely. Again, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. 1-1 pitch from Bagnall. In there for strike 2.
Strike. 1-2.
So Bagnall out in front, 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ellerbrock, the pinch hitter for the Hornets. 1-2 pitch, low and outside for ball 2. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, a runner on second here in the top of the 5th inning. Hornets push across 5 runs on walks. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So 5 runs for the Hornets. Pickers are going to need to score at least 1 run in the 5th to keep this game going. After 4.5, Hornets 11, Pickers 1.
Turn your dreams into reality here at Robstown Early College High School.
Not only is it very attainable with a variety of CTE programs, certifications, and early college pathways, What are you waiting for? If we can do it, so can you.
Visit with a counselor or administrator today.
What's holding you back? Make sure you show up. Connect with one of our many CTE programs of study or early college pathways. Remember to show up and show your cotton picker pride.
Do you have a favorite subject in school? Do you enjoy working with students? Then join the Education and Training Program at Robstown Early College High School.
You'll learn to combine your passion, knowledge, and skills while working with individuals in your favorite subject area.
Our education and training program enjoys an excellent reputation for quality and innovation. Start your journey towards the art of becoming a teacher today.
So Cody Wade in relief for the Hornets. And that's going to close the book on Roland Vetta. Vetta with 4 innings pitched, allowing 1 run, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. Pickers will have Christian Barrera leading off here in the bottom of the 5th. Jacob Pacheco will be on deck, and then we'll return to the top of the lineup with Elijah Gonzalez. So the Pickers are going to need to push off at least, or push across 1 run to get to the 6th inning. So Christian Barrera, Robstown third baseman, leading off the bottom of the 5th inning. Again, Cody Wade in relief for the Hornets. Hornet defense playing Barrera straight away. First pitch down low for ball 1. Barrera out in front, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0, swinging a ground ball to the left side. Third baseman comes up with it over to first in time for out number 1. 5-3 on the putout. And that's going to bring up Jacob Pacheco. Pacheco was a defensive replacement in the top of the 5th inning. He's hitting in R.J. Flores' spot in the order, number 9 spot. So Pacheco will get his first plate appearance of the game. Wade comes set, and the first pitch to Pacheco outside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strike on the Picker first baseman. Wade comes set, and the 1-0. Swing and a fly pop up on the right side. First baseman coming over and makes the play for out number 2. So Elijah Gonzalez is the Pickers' last hope to keep this game going. Want to avoid getting run ruled for the 2nd game in a row. And we're going to have a bit of a rally to get that done. Again, Pickers in action this Tuesday over at Teloso Midway will be their 2nd District 31 4A game of the season. Teloso Midway defeated Zapata last night in a crazy game, 12-11. First pitch to Gonzalez, swing and a miss. Teloso Midway was ahead 7-5, then we're trailing 11-7 and came back and scored 5 runs in the top of the 7th inning for their 12-11 victory over Zapata. Gonzalez takes the 2nd pitch for strike 2. So Pickers down to their last strike. And of course also Tuesday, the Lady Pickers will be at Teloso Midway as well. JV at 5 o'clock and varsity will be right after. Gonzalez takes called strike 3, and that's going to be the ball game. Final score, Hornets 11, Pickers 1. Again, we'll be back live on Tuesday on Picker Nation News from Teloso Midway for the Pickers game against Teloso Midway. Game time at 7 p.m. on Tuesday. We hope you see you then. And we will be at Steve Castro Field on Friday. And we hope all of you enjoy the rest of your weekend.